Hey guys, and welcome to another reaction video. Yeah, as promised, it's Friday, or for you it's Friday, and I'm uploading something, yay! Maybe a couple of you are asking, what about Fanfic Friday? Yeah. More or less cancelled. I will rename the Fanfic Friday playlist to just fanfic reactions, and if someone will ever request a fanfic reading, like a reaction to a fanfic reading, I will do that and put that in that playlist. Or if I should ever stumble across a fanfic reading that I think looks so interesting that I'm gonna react to it, I'm gonna do that. But I'm not going to make it a regular thing on this channel. It's sort of like with my comic reactions. If I find a couple of comics that I want to react to, I'll do it. If someone requests a comic, then I'll also react to it, and if not, then there's just not gonna be a video in that playlist for a while until I stumble across something. So yeah, so pretty much no more Fanfic Friday, just because even though I had fun with it, since nobody requests it and the views are more, well, I guess some of them were pretty well received, or yeah, well received at least, but nobody requests things, so I do enjoy watching fanfic readings, but I can enjoy them watching them alone without reacting to it, and finding a fic and recording and editing is quite some extra work that I then have to do, and yeah, I will do it if I know that at least some people would really like to see it, and if not, then I'm just sticking to stuff that I know at least a couple of you guys will want to see. So yeah, today I'm continuing with the reviews from joshscorcher, aka the Fiery Joker, with Boast. Trixie episode. A lot of people really like Trixie. I never understood why. It's not that I disliked her, but she was never a character, well, up until season 6 now, she was never a character I really liked that much. I didn't have a big problem with her, but you know, that kind of bragging thing, or I guess you can call it that. I know it was a job, and it is often criticized that the main 6, except for Twilight, trying to make her look bad or criticizing her for what she's doing, because that's pretty much what she's supposed to do. That's more or less her job as a magician. I still think she's maybe going a little bit too far with her love for herself, or with a big ego, but well, I guess everyone has different tastes. So I never had a big problem with her, but she never was one of my favorite characters either. I'm really looking forward to see what they're gonna do with her now that she's more or less reformed, if you can actually call it that. What will he think about it? I believe he might criticize the main 6 for what they're doing, because I have to agree that's not really a cool thing. You should have just ignored her if you don't like her. But aside from that, I'm really unsure what he will think about this episode. I think it's okay, but not really that memorable. If you like, again, standard of the show. Yeah. It holds the standard of the show, I think, even nowadays. Not great, but good enough, I think. Yeah, but I really don't know what he will think about it, so I guess we'll just have to find out. He turned a little bit German there. So yeah. Oh, one more thing I wanted to say. In my last video I said I had a new editing program. That didn't work, like at all. It kept crashing the entire time. I'm back to my old one, and the last thing I edited with that, it didn't give me any problems. And well, the last thing where I used the facecam video, it didn't give me any problems. All the other problems it ever gave me was that it just cut off the first 3 seconds of my recording. So what I did now, I started the recording, then waited a couple of seconds, and then started speaking. So if it's gonna screw up again, I'll probably have all the footage I need. So I will work with the old editing program for now, at least. So yeah. But now let's get started. I've been talking for 5 minutes. 3, 2, 1, click.
So, this episode opens with Twilight Sparkle experimenting with magic.
Okay. Here goes.
Oh my, the practical applications for that are infinite.
As attractive and enticing as you look, it's just for practice and it's gotta go.
Wait! Rats.
Okay, I'm getting really sick of these episode beginnings look like they should be accompanied by a sad trombone. Every single episode does it, and then they immediately transition to the My Little Pony intro and wait!
Really
And
doesn't
now we
like the
move to
intro.
Twilight and Spike bantering.
I'm sure there are lots of ponies right here in Ponyville that know just as much magic as me.
Are you kidding? I don't think there's another unicorn in all of Equestria with your kind of ability, Twilight.
And...
Snips! Snails! What's going on?
Well, haven't you heard? There is a new unicorn in town!
Yeah, they say that she's got more magical powers than any other unicorn.
Damn it, Spike.
when did Dumb and Dumber become ponies?
Come on! Come
In this episode.
Come and witness the amazing magic of the great and powerful Trixie! Watch in awe as the great and powerful Trixie
I like the way she
performs the
talks,
most
though.
spectacular feats of magic ever witnessed by pony eyes!
She already sounds exhausted from
villain.
screaming like that. No, not really.
Do they not know that they're in the presence of the most magical unicorn in all of Equestria?
Yep.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Trixie is most certainly the best in Ponyville. Great and powerful Trixie. The great and powerful Trixie. The great and powerful Trixie.
I'm gonna be honest here, I don't hate Trixie.
don't
Sure, she
either.
is irritating at points, but it's really not that bad. I love how she manipulates other ponies like a pro. She serves a very interesting role as a perfect foil to Twilight Sparkle, showing just how much of a show-off a talented person can end up. And her speech pattern is downright hilarious.
Yeah!
Is there anything you can do that the great and powerful Trixie can't?
I don't know why we're talking in the third person, but okay.
That settles it.
Trixie truly is the most talented, most magical, most awesome unicorn in Ponyville.
No, in all of Equestria.
There's nothing wrong with being talented, is there?
Nothing at all. Except when someone goes around showing it off like a school filly with fancy new ribbons.
It's a show, isn't that what she's supposed to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Well. It seems we have some naysayers in the audience.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's it. I can't stand for no more of this. Top that, Missy.
Sure, beat the show-off by being a bigger show-off.
No need to go strutting around and showing off like that. Oh? That's my job.
You morons! You're playing right into her hands. Or hooves. Ah, so stupid vocabulary!
Touch the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
Yeah. It's actually fairly impressive. I mean, she's manipulating light.
Yeah, assault?
Rainbow Dash and Applejack may behave like ruffians, but Rarity conducts herself with beauty and grace.
Ooh, what's the matter? Afraid you'll get a hair out of place in that rat's nest you call a mane?
Like a pro.
Oh, it is on. A unicorn needs to have style. A unicorn's not a unicorn without grace and beauty.
Really?
No! Green hair! Not green hair! Oh, such an awful color!
Well, I never.
Well, Twilight, I guess it's up to you. Come on, show her what you're made of.
What do you mean? I'm nothing special.
Hey, Double
Yes,
Ira.
you
One
are.
of them didn't
You're
have
better
a
than
award.
her.
Yes, because all that matters is who's better than who. Look, Trixie is just an attention seeker. Ignore her, and she goes away.
Pretty much, yeah.
So Twilight runs away out of fear of losing her friends, and the idiot twins start being insufferable suck-ups.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I really love how my gender is being represented in this show, either as stupid, one-dimensional, wimpy punching bags, or in these two's case, all three. So Spike for once actually tries to be the voice of reason.
The great and powerful Trixie vanquished an Ursa Major. Can your Twilight claim that?
Oh, really? Were you guys actually there?
Well, no, but...
But nothing. The proof is in the pudding.
I like pudding.
How do you function?
Yeah.
Look, unless an Ursa Major comes waltzing up the street for Trixie to vanquish, I am not gonna believe a word she says. And neither should you.
An Ursa walking up the street, hey? Snails, you thinking what I'm thinking?
I totally
Why
forgot
is
about
it
these
they call
two.
it a flea market when they don't really sell fleas?
Promise me something, Pinky. Never breed.
Then Spike abandons his role as the voice of reason and tries to get Twilight to show Trixie up.
I don't want to be seen as a bragger like Trixie.
I hope you can hear the fan,
But
but
you're
it's
the
too
best.
warm today. I'm
Please,
not turning
Spike,
it
I
off.
said no.
If that's the way you want to be, then fine.
That look on her face. Yeah.
Wow! Two young kids walking into the middle of the monster-infested Everfree forest in the middle of the night without adult supervision. I wonder what their parents are doing right now.
Where are you going?
Get up now!
Got a major problem!
Ugh, these two are unbearable!
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
So
I
the
get
Ursa
it.
starts rampaging, and you know, if these kind of potential dangers awaited the ponies, don't you think they would have like a militia or something? And Trixie's boasting is put to the test.
Stand back! Piece of cake.
Oh, come on, Trixie!
Stop goofing around and vanquish it, eh?
Oh, so that's why they're so stupid. They're Canadian.
Nah.
I'm kidding.
Oh, I can't. I never have. No one can vanquish an Ursa Major. I just made the whole story up to make me look better.
You don't say!
You
So
don't
Twilight
fucking
uses her
say.
magical abilities to beat the Ursa Major non-violently.
Wow, Twilight, how'd you know what to do with that Ursa Major?
That wasn't an Ursa Major. It was a baby, an Ursa Minor.
That was just a baby?
Say what?
Well, if that was an Ursa Minor, then what's an Ursa Major like?
You don't want to know.
Oh dear, that's actually a frightening plot twist.
Yeah.
So Trixie flees for her life, and Bob and Doug McKenzie are about to get served their punishment.
We deserve whatever punishment you give
Sweet
us.
stash.
What do you think, Spike? Should I give them number 25?
Oh, 25, yes. And I think I deserve it too.
Huh?
I think you're right.
Okay, episode, you have one more chance to redeem yourself. Let's end this on a high note here. So come on. What's it gonna be?
Or maybe the mustache wasn't enough. Maybe if I had a mustache and a beard.
Oh, not this again.
This episode fails. Seriously, there were a lot of bad decisions made in this episode. The main characters looked like total jerks, the side characters were incredibly irritating, and there were a ton of extremely awkward moments. Trixie, ironically, is the only saving grace. She was hilarious, well-written, and I like her role as a foil. But what really burns me up is the message. Yes, appreciating your own talents without being a show-off is a good message, but it's too specific. The pieces were set perfectly to learn a lesson about handling people like Trixie, which I think is a much more universal and meaningful message.
Okay, I
Bottom
actually
line,
never
this
thought
episode
about
is
that.
wasted opportunities making way for annoying characters.
I guess. No giving.
I'm the
them-
Fiery Joker, and Wait, what's...
Gotta have a Ghostbusters reference in there.
Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
So, AJ and Trixie. I just got that. AJ and Trixie.
I don't get it. Yeah. Okay. I totally forgot about Snips and Snails. They were really kind of annoying in the episode, I must say. It doesn't change that much for me. I still don't think it's a bad episode per se, but I definitely do see where he's coming from in this one. Honestly, about a lot of things that he talked about in this review, I am pretty much of the same opinion, but at the end, well, he gave the episode a D. I don't know. We use a little bit of a different grading system here in Germany, but I have an idea about the American one. I don't think he was too harsh on the episode with that grading. I do see where he's coming from. I don't see it as a total failure as he seemingly does. It has its bad moments. Trixie's not one of them. Like I must say, not my favorite character. I don't love her as much as some people do, but I also never disliked her, as I said. Hopefully I made that point clear. Yeah, Snips and Snails are in there. They don't bother me as much as they seem to have bother him, but yeah. Like I said, I do see where he's coming from. I share a lot of the same opinions about things in the episode, but for the episode overall, yeah, but about the episode on itself, I see where he's coming from. I don't think he has been incredibly unfair or anything. I don't have that big of a problem with the episode, at least not as big of a problem as he seemingly has. I like it, not great by any means, but for me it's good enough. Honestly, I can watch it. So yeah, next up, later today, the Chronicles of the Elements of Insanity, as I have promised. That is pretty long, and I can only do it after I've edited this, so it's getting a little bit late, so I'll have to hurry a little bit up. And I don't have anything to say anyway, so I'm just gonna end the video right here. Say I hope you guys like this little commentary. Forgot what I wanted to say. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.